Well, we think there are lots of things that we do in Westminster, Hammersmith and Fulham and Kensington that we could do once, not 3 times. We work with the same contractors, the same suppliers. We have the same sorts of contractual frameworks in a lot of cases, and we think that one person could manage them for the 3 boroughs rather than having 3 people doing that. We think there are lots of finance functions that are the same across the 3 boroughs, and even things like having adult safeguarding boards. We think the same people go to 3 boards, the same NHS organisations, the same voluntary organisations. We think we could do that once instead of 3 times. So we think there are efficiencies we can get which mean that we won't have to cut money from frontline services, and we can focus on making sure that our processes are as lean and efficient as possible. It should have very little effect. We're trying to ensure that in the 3 boroughs the services that people receive are dependent on the decisions that are made by those local politicians. So the local politicians will decide who's eligible for services, the sorts of levels of service people get, and that may be different in the 3 boroughs. I think the other thing we're trying to do though is to link in our frontline services, our assessment and care management, social work type services, with the NHS. So what we're trying to do is to make sure we streamline that wherever we can, and that should make life better for service users, because they should have one person asking them questions, not 3. They should clearly know across health and social care who's the main person who'll be working with them and who they should go to if they've got any problems or difficulties. What we're doing now is working up a business case for members so that they can be convinced that this is the right thing to do. They don't want to do this just for the sake of doing it. They want to be clear that it will save money and protect frontline services. So we're going to be presenting a report as part of the big tri-borough report in May to Cabinet. There'll be a chapter on what adult social care services would look like and what savings would be likely to be achieved. If that's agreed, we would then do work over the summer with a view to establishing a whole new management team and management structure from October.